I'm currently standing where Tony D and Stax just put Pretty Deadly in the trunk and drove away. I'm not quite sure. You and your Dragunov.
Go! Let's stick your nose in my business, huh? Let's stick your nose in my business. Stick your nose in my business. How's it feel? How's the pain feel? Does it make you feel alive? Huh? Do you feel alive, baby? Does the pain make you feel alive? Huh? Feel alive? Stop that!
Get it up!